Hello and welcome to another opportunity to attract the man of your dreams and to live the relationship that will finally make you feel truly loved, happy and fulfilled. Today I want to show you how you can get a man to chase you. And when it comes to getting a man to chase you, you always have to keep one very important fact in mind. You can either be the one who's doing the chasing, or you can be the one who's getting chased. But you can never be the one who's chasing and getting chased at the same time. That's something that you should keep in mind. Because if you chase a man, the more you chase him, the less he will chase you. But the more you do, well, what I share with you in this episode, the easier it will be for you to make him chase you. And then you don't have to do anything anymore. He will come to you and he will do everything in his power to make you his girlfriend, and then later on, maybe even his wife. And the first thing you should do if you want to get a man to chase you is to combine showing an interest in him with not always being available. So many of my Skype coaching clients, before they started working with me, made the mistake and they didn't show their interest in a guy at all. They were playing hard to get. And even though a lot of other dating coaches tell you that this is the best way to get a man, I can tell you from my personal experience, from knowing so many very successful men, that it does not work, especially if you want to attract a very successful man, a very busy man. Do you think a very busy, a very successful man will chase you if he has the feeling that you have zero interest in him? Because you're playing so hard to get that he doesn't know that you actually like him? Of course not. This man, and I want to say it in a very honest way, I have to say it in an honest way, this man has so many options, so many dating options, and he's already busy without even dating because he's achieving great things in his life. So you have to communicate your interest to him. You just have to do it in a way that you also communicate that you have your own life. There's a big difference between communicating to him that you are interested in him in a confident way and between throwing yourself at him in such an intense way that he can't breathe. You want him to be in a state where he knows that you want him, but he doesn't know when he will get you, and that's when he will chase you. When he knows, yes, this woman is interested in me, but I don't know when I will see her the next time. I don't know when she will be available the next time. I don't know when she will be mine. That's what you want. And if you want to get a man to chase you, but you don't know how to put this advice into practice, then we can also talk about it in more detail, and I give you specific advice to your man, the man that you want, in a Skype coaching session. And you also have to make him want you more, or let's say I invite you to make him want you more with your text messages. If you, for example, send him motivating text messages when he's at work, or you send him really loving and romantic text messages when he's at home alone in the evening, this can make him want to chase you, because every time he receives a text from you, he gets this feeling of, she wants me, she likes me, this woman thinks about me. And if you want to know how to make him fall in love with you with a simple text message, then I invite you to check out the second link in the description or to go to gethimkeephim.com/text. Because when you watch this video, and you can watch it till the very end, I know that you have the time, it's just 5 to 10 minutes, then you will find out how you can make a man fall in love with you by texting him. And that can be very beneficial if you want to make him chase you. And realize that a man who doesn't make an effort is most likely not interested in a relationship. That's something that you should always keep in mind when you want to get a man to chase you. If you, for example, put all the advice that I give you here into practice and he doesn't chase you, but he calls you and says, hey, why don't you come over? Hey, why don't we meet at my place? Hey, why don't we watch a movie? This means that he only wants you for, well, quick bedroom fun. And that's something that if you want a relationship, you should avoid. So always keep that in mind. A man who doesn't make an effort is most likely not interested in a relationship with you. But if you send him a good night message and make him then dream about you, then the next day he will be way more likely to be motivated to chase you. And that's something that so many of my Skype coaching clients experienced after I shared this very simple but highly effective tip with them. Just before the guy goes to bed, send him good night with a wink smiley, or if you're already at this stage of the relationship, with a kiss smiley, and then see what happens. Just observe what happens. It's very likely that he will think about you in his dreams, or at least he will think about you when he wakes up in the morning, and that he's more motivated to chase you. And then you can also use the devotion sequence to make him devoted to you, because when a man is devoted to you, he's way more likely to chase you, because devotion is an emotion that's even stronger than love. So if you bring him to a point emotionally where he's 100% devoted to you, then it's almost impossible for him to not want to chase you. And if you want to be able to make any man, yes, also the man that you are interested in right now, devoted to you, then you can click on the first link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted. And especially if you want to make a high-value man chase you, a man who's very successful, who's accomplished in life, then you have to be the confident and at the same time supportive woman he always dreamed of. And so many of my Skype coaching clients get a heart attack, or at least a mini heart attack, whenever I say that confidence is actually making you more attractive. They believe that when they are confident, that it actually makes them unattractive, but that's not the case at all. Confident, high-value men want to date confident women. They just don't want to date arrogant women. And there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance that I also had to learn in my dating life. I mean, my girlfriend, for example, is very attracted to my confidence. But if I would act arrogant about my confidence, then it would make me unattractive. And the same is true for you. And if you combine confidence with a feminine attitude, a caring attitude, a supportive attitude, be supportive about his career choices. Be supportive about his feelings. Yeah, about him opening up to you. This is the perfect combination that makes any man chase you. And then, in order to make him chase you, transition through the dating phases at your pace. Yes, he wants to be intimate with you the first night. Why? Because he's a man. I can't say it in any other way. Because he's a man. But if you take your time with the first kiss, with the first time you're intimate with him, and maybe even with the first time you're holding hands, this can make him chase you more. Of course, at the same time, you want to communicate to him that you are interested in him, that you want him, but you also want him to chase you. And that's something that my girlfriend did on our very first date in a very good way, in a way that made me want to chase her. And all she did when I tried to go in for the kiss was to back off, to say, "It's too soon." And then she smiled at me. And at the end of our date, or let's say after our date, she sent me a text message in which she thanked me for the great evening and in which she communicated that she wants to see me again. So what happened in my mind in this moment? Okay, she didn't want to kiss me yet. This means she needs some more time. That's okay for me. But at the same time, because of the text message she sent me, and because of the way she smiled at me when I went in for the kiss that she then rejected, I knew that she wanted me. So at no point was I thinking, she doesn't want me, she doesn't want to kiss me, she's not interested in me, so I don't pursue her anymore. No. I knew that she wants me, but at the same time I knew that she wanted me to chase her, that she wanted to take time with everything, and I respected that. And if you do that, if you take your time, but you also communicate that you want him, then this man will continue to chase you. And you can even use this principle not just on a macro level, but also on a micro level. For example, when you're holding hands, every now and then pull your hand away and then smile at him and let him know, yes, I'm interested in you. You can use this principle at every stage of the dating process, and you can also be ready to receive his compliments. And don't be afraid to also give him a compliment. Yes, men also like to receive compliments, believe it or not. And if he gives you a compliment, be ready to receive it, smile, thank him for the compliment, and let him know that you are interested in him. But at the same time, like I said, take your time with everything. Let him chase you. And show him how much you understand his worries, his doubts, his fears, and just show him that you have empathy for his situation and for the life he's going through, you can say, or for the life he's living, for the person that he is, and also for the person that he has become. And this shows him that you are in it for the long term. This shows him that he can trust you, that he can rely on you, and that he can be open about his feelings with you, which is, as I mentioned so many times before, one of the scariest things for man. And then when you give him the chance to open up, when you show him that you understand his worries, his doubts, and his fears, be as present as you can throughout the dating process. Really listen to him, communicate how much you enjoy spending time with him, and enjoy the moment. And if you do that in combination with all the tips that I shared with you in this episode, then this man will chase you. And of course, you can also click on the second link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/text to find out how you can make him chase you even more with a simple text message. And if you want to make him devoted to you, then I recommend that you click on the first link in the description or go to gethimkeephim.com/devoted, and you then watch this video till the very end. And if you're ready to invest in the devotion system and to then also use the devotion sequence, I mean, if you invest in the program, you also have to put it into practice and use the material, and then you can make your man so devoted to you that he will chase you to the moon and back. And if you enjoyed watching this video, if you liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment in the comment section below. Share your opinion, share your thoughts. I would love to hear from you. And I would love it even more if you would hit the subscribe button and smash that notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video.